Hey there everyone, this video is going to be about 0 to 3 months, things that I didn't use or just wish I never bought. I'll just go ahead and get right started. I made a little list so I remember everything. The first thing that I regret buying and that I didn't use was a changing table. I actually didn't buy like an actual changing table, but the pack and play that I got had a changing table on it and I wanted to make sure that one had it on it, and I totally never used it. Honestly, the only thing I used it for was to put objects on, never him on. I think David used it the most out of both of us. He put him on there sometimes, like when he was first born and stuff. So I think that's the only time that changing table ever got used, besides me putting all of his stuff on there, like clean clothes or diaper wipes and diapers and stuff like that on it. So totally do not need a changing table. The next thing is swaddle stuff. Most babies like being swaddled when they're newborn, and so I got a few of the swaddle things. You can buy them and like it velcros and stuff. He hated those. He absolutely hated them. He did not like them. He still does not like them, and I ended up giving them away. And so I totally regret going out and buying more of those, especially because they're not very cheap either. The next thing that I regret buying is Binkies. Carson hates Binkies, and I'll show you. I have an entire box. I know there's other stuff in here. An entire box, see that? Full of Binkies. And he does not use any of them. None of them. I have a whole bunch of different kinds. This kind. The kind that they give you in the hospital. The Nook kind. Yeah, I've tried everything. He is not a Binky baby, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing just yet. So hates Binkies. I totally regret buying a crap load of Binkies. So before you go out and buy a whole bunch of Binkies, make sure your kid likes Binkies instead of wasting money on them. Okay, and then the next thing that I regret buying is the dishwasher thingy for bottles and Binkies and stuff like that. This thing right here. It has like a little compartment on the top, and then you open it up, it has another compartment. I hand wash all of his bottles. So I've never used this. I used it before he was born to wash them all, but now that he's bigger, well, now that he's here I should say, I don't ever use this thing. And maybe when he's older I'll use it more, but as of right now, from 0 to 3 months, I have not used it once. And yeah. The next thing, the bottle warmer. I think I got this as a gift. I don't know if you guys can see it. Bottle warmer, yes. I have never used this. He loves his bottles warm, but I usually just use the kettle and I put water in it, heat it up, and then add cold water to it. And I've never used one of these. Hopefully I'll use it later on because it looks really nice and looks fun to use, but I haven't got to use it yet. So 0 to 3 months, definitely don't need a bottle warmer. At least I didn't. The next thing is a pacifier thermometer. When I saw this thing before Carson was here, I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. It's like a Binky, but it has like a little, I don't know if you guys can tell, little thingy in there, and it's supposed to take their temperature for you. This does not work. Do not spend your money on this. I've tried using this so many times and it does not work. You're better off buying just a regular thermometer that like goes across their forehead. That's what I bought for him, and it works wonders. This thing totally does not work at all. Don't spend money on this, and it's by Safety First, so yeah, doesn't work. The next thing is the medicine taker for babies. It's just like a Binky. Once again, it's by Safety First. You put like put their medicine in there. You can measure it. You can kind of see the lines. You can't. There you go. And it's supposed to measure it, and you put it in there, and then they suck it out. Yeah, this doesn't work either, and I don't think it's because he doesn't like Binkies. It's just it doesn't come out fast enough, and when it does, he sucks on it and it spits out everywhere and it just makes a huge mess, and totally not worth buying. And these actually came in like a package thing. And this, his temperature is always really, really, really low on this. So I don't know if it's because he's not sucking on it right or it just doesn't work. So yeah, these two things totally don't work. Another thing that I regret buying are a bunch of baby towels, you know, baby towel things with a little head thing. I don't use these. They're honestly so thin and I feel like he gets so cold after I use one of these. I've only used one of these like twice and I probably just won't ever use them again. I have like 10 of them and I always just use a regular human towel. Well, human adult towel, I guess I should say. Yeah, I never use these. Regular towels work so much better and these are so thin it keeps them cold. So yeah, definitely never used baby towel. Totally regret buying a whole bunch of those too. And then the next thing is baby monitor. So far I haven't used a baby monitor. I mean, I'm with him all day long and I just haven't had need to buy one or use one. I have one. I haven't had need to use one yet. We also share a room, so that could also be why I haven't used it. So those of you who have a baby in another room, I'm sure, yeah, of course you're gonna need a baby monitor, but I hear every peep and sound that he makes during the night because he's in the same room as me. So definitely did not need a baby monitor, but I know I'm gonna need one later on. But so far, 0 to 3 months, definitely do not need a baby monitor if he's in the same room as you. And then lastly, the thing that I regret buying is washcloths. I have so many washcloths. This isn't even half of them. This is just some of them. I have over like 100 washcloths and I got them all for my baby shower. I actually didn't buy any, so I advise you to not tell people to get you washcloths because you get plenty of them. I have a trillion washcloths and honestly I don't use them. I use my hands to wash them. At first I did use a washcloth because you have to sponge bathe them when they first come home and I used one then, but I don't use them anymore. I just wash them with my hands. I still have him in the bathtub like when he's in there and stuff because he likes to touch them and hold them and stuff, but as far as needing them, you definitely don't need them. So that's definitely something else that I regret asking for. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Sorry I kept looking over here. I had like a little list that I had written down to make sure I remembered everything. So yeah, I hope that this helped you guys knowing what you're gonna need for the first 3 months. I'm sure there's more stuff, but I can't really think of it all right now. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this has helped you guys out a little bit. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.